Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. I got a radio show. Somebody sent me an email one day that, kind of a nasty little email. I think I said it once before, Steve Harvey trying to be a preacher. Man, I'm so far from being a preacher, man. I can't even tell you. But what I am trying to do is share information. Now, I understand how haters work, and I understand how the devil works. Believe me, I do. Sometimes even he, the devil, surprises me at the level and the angles of attack they use. Which I go, wow, man, I didn't see that one. Ooh, that was pretty slick. I got to give you credit on that when you try to get me. But every time you try to get me, I get saved. I get saved every time, man, because God got me. God got some angels camped around me. That's what my mom used to always say as a Sunday school teacher. Never really understood it, but, when I was growing up as a kid. But I got it now. He got some angels around me. And angels come in the form sometimes of people. People who pull your coat to this or introduce you to that or reveal some information to you like this. He got them all around me. So, see, having a relationship with God, what's been beneficial to me, y'all, is not just that what he gives to me, but what he protects me from. And, some people wonder, well, if you were God, why he let them people do that to you? No, that's not how it works. See, there's two forces in this world. There's good and there's evil. And if you succumb to good, that's what you become. That's what you do. But everybody don't succumb to good. Some people succumb to evil. Some people's mission is to hate, to destroy, to tear down. And so that force is at work in this world too. And when that force comes up against me, what God never promised me that I wouldn't see none of that I wouldn't see the attacks, that I would not come under fire, that I would not be falsely accused. He didn't say that. Matter of fact, he forewarned me that it would happen. But what he does give me in those moments are moments of comfort and peace, knowing that he's with me. And that no matter what my enemy does to bring me down, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. So come if you want to. Fight if you will. I have a man that has been attacking me since I owned the comedy club in Dallas. He has been on a mission. And that if I don't give him $5 million, he gonna do it. He done everything, man. He has done everything. Now he done messed around and got himself now claiming in his letters physically ill. And his illnesses and what's befallen his family, he's blaming that on me too. Had Steve Harvey not stressed me out and paid me this money he owed me. Where you coming with this? He just has kept on and on and on. And you know what? He done messed around and got himself sick. He done messed around, man, got himself in some situation. And can I tell you something? It's been going on since maybe 97. He started the attack when I first went on. No, before that. Probably 95. He started the attacks in 95. Every now and then. He done got 6 lawyers. All the lawyers done dropped the case after they come in and they discover the fact. But he's steady trying. But it's them angels that's around me. And I forewarned him several times, man. Hey, man, if I was you, I'd go head on. Because what I'm not going to do is bend. Because, see, you cannot break me because I happen to be a soldier for Christ. I happen to be an imperfect soldier for Christ. There's nothing, man. There's nothing. And, it ain't like a bunch of people done tried now. Oh, y'all been on YouTube. Y'all been on the internet. Oh, they done tried. Oh, they done put some dirt on me, man. That ain't true. But if you keep looking at me, though, and I am not the prize, but if you put your eyes on God, is where you go. But if you look at me, he's covered me through it all. And that's been the importance of the relationship I form with God, is that I know that I'm under his wings, that I'm ever under his ever-loving protection, that he got me. And I just want to share that with you, that if you're looking for some protection, if you're looking for a way to have the strength to get through what you're going through, get some God, man. If you want a way out, get some God, man. If you've been gangbanging and you sick of gangbanging, get you some God, man. If you're tired of being on drugs and you're tired of drinking, get you some God, man. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you now, if you're trying to make your dreams come true and it look like you ain't going to make it and you still believe that that's for you, get you some God, man. If you're setting a new goal, dream, or aspiration and you're trying to get there and you're going to start out today, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you. See, it's real what I'm saying, man. I ain't no fake dude with it. You understand? I'm just telling you real. Get you some God, man. And be patient. Have faith. Believe. Don't doubt. But Lord have mercy, get ready to work your tail off. Did you hear me? Get you some faith. Believe. Don't doubt. And get ready to work your tail off. God can't bless it. You see, a lot of times we go to God asking for prayers and stuff, but we go to him and we don't give God nothing to bless. We want blessings, but we don't give him nothing to bless. You make one step, he'll make 2. You start, he'll finish. You come, he'll go. You dream it, he'll build. You start it, he'll finish it. See you trying everything your way. I'm going to go to court. I had a conversation with a man yesterday. Just called me, man, and was just talking about, but Steve, you know, man, this dude been owing me $2,300 for 4 years. I just asked him, have you survived the 4 without the $2,300? Yeah, man. How much you think you done spent trying to get to $2,300? Just a few hundred. Now, let me ask you something. Do you have a few hundred more to try to get this $2,300 that you've been trying to get for 4 years? Yeah, I could do that. But do you want to, man? Do you have the time to dedicate 4 more of your years to try to get $2,300? But, Steve, I'm out of work right now. I done fell on some hard times. I could use that money. And I've been praying to God to help me. Yeah, you've been praying to God to help you. God probably got something way greater for you, but you got to let go of your own thinking and let God have his way. You understand? You feel me?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me have it. I need your undivided attention. This is the unmistakable Steve Harvey Morning Show. Feel me now. Ladies and gentlemen, without a full complement of players this morning, we still have a wonderful show because, hell, we here. We've proven time and time again that we can do it without them, so let's do it again. Shirley Strawberry.
What?
No, I said it. I'm tired of all these.
I think that was shade. Yeah, good morning.
Take off when they want to, Carla Farrell.
Oh, I'm here. Hey.
Yeah.
We're always here, Carla.
My dude, that damn Junior.
You can't miss me at work, man.
No.
Gotta be here.
Wow, man. I worked the entire year last year. First time without taking a vacation from anything. And then went away for my birthday and still worked.
Yeah, you did.
That is what they call, ladies and gentlemen, commitment.
Yeah.
And
And we
COVID,
got an
we
8
couldn't
men.
travel.
Commitment in COVID.
COVID. That sucked, man.
I'm traveling. No, I'm getting out.
Oh, you was kicking it in January for your birthday.
Oh, I was
That
kicking it.
hard. I'm not
Then I was
mad
in
at that.
Dubai.
You're supposed to.
Oh, yeah.
Looks
Hard.
like
Yes,
be
sir.
headed to Africa in a few weeks. That's what it
Oh,
looks
you just
like.
going.
Looks like. And they ain't got
Be
no
careful.
vaccine in Africa.
How many masks are you wearing?
Not damn.
What?
Oh, man.
Careful.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what you're saying is, like you said, 2021, you're doing your thing. You're living your life. You're living your life.
I mean, look.
Safely and, of course,
Yeah, I mean, you
cautiously.
still got to take precautions.
Yeah.
I worked out, this morning,
In the gym.
with a mask on.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That,
be hot.
What? What? So let me explain to you this program I'm on.
Okay.
Now, while I'm out in Los Angeles, I can only do it one day. But once I get back to Atlanta, it's 2 days. Mm-hmm. You have to wake up, empty stomach, 1 hour cardio, then weights.
Okay.
1 hour cardio, then weights. Then you're on this special eating program. You just eat 6 meals a day, and they tell you exactly what to eat. That night, 1 hour cardio and weights.
Okay. You can do it.
So, you work it out
Okay.
twice a day.
So what you're
Okay.
saying is you're trying to get, fine.
Fine.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like to me, Carla, huh?
Nerd.
Yeah. Finer. Oh, put that
knew
ER
it.
on
He
there.
gonna discredit
I
me.
left that out there for
He
you.
said,
Shirley.
Yeah.
I left it out there for you, baby.
Nerd.
I did that for you.
You can't
not gonna
discredit
Nerd,
you.
nerd is the word you're leaving off. ER, nerd.
I left that out there for you.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit up here in case this program fail. I'm not going to think I'm
Just
not
fall
fine.
all the way off.
Yeah, I'm going to fall all the way off now. Come on.
Yeah.
Nerd is the word you're looking for.
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
Thank you, sir. Coming
stand
up at 30
corrected.
for Get Me Straight, right?
Uh-huh.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, she is here. Sister Odell in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is Women Crush Wednesday. Sister Odell is in the building. She stopped by to say hi.
What?
I treated you bad. Whoa, my dear. Whoa, since
Turns everything
I
into a
found the Lord,
Oh, Michael Jackson.
I'm telling you.
everything has changed.
My Lord.
That's a good thing.
Hey! Glory! Always gets to that one part in the song that just throws the Holy Spirit into.
You can hold a note, Sister Odell.
Casey,
You
I-
can hold a
I
note.
not only hold note, I can hold anything.
All right now.
All right.
I can hold a secret too. I done had a lot of secrets over my life. How's everyone doing this morning?
Hey,
Hey,
Sister Odell.
Sister
It's
Odell.
Black History Month.
Happy Black History
Yes,
Month.
ma'am.
Yes,
This is
yes,
your
yes.
month.
Oh, this is my month. Oh, you
Yes,
don't even
it is.
understand. You can ask me anything. Matter of fact,
Let's go.
I'm even allowed to tell some of the secrets that I have held up. What you want to know,
Frederick
Shirley?
Douglass. Frederick
Douglass
What?
had him.
Had
Excuse
him.
me.
Had
Excuse me.
him. Slept with
Wow.
him, girl. You heard me. Frederick Douglass, abolitionist. I used to do his hair.
Oh, that's
He
where
had
you
a
get the
mean
style
throw, he
from.
did.
That's where he get that part from. And
He didn't. His daddy was Indian. His hair didn't stick out like that till after one morning he woke up and I had him. His hair whoosh, just blew out like an afro. I put the kink in his hair.
It was hot. It was hot.
Yeah.
Girl, tell me now.
The block was hot.
Tell me.
Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey, he was a little worrisome. He had a little different spirit. I couldn't stay with him
Worrisome?
long. He's all this going back to Africa
Going
and
back,
everything.
yeah.
I ain't had nobody over there, so I don't know what we kept talking about this here for. I was just looking at Marvin. Hey, Marcus, we need back to Africa. We need to just get a place up north somewhere. We ain't got ticket money for all this. I ain't heard
Go back
nobody
up
good with
north.
a ticket back over there.
That's a one-way trip.
Yeah, these is one ways. I don't know where you finna start a travel agency or what you trying to do.
I got one, Shirley. Can I get in?
Go.
Come on. Nat Turner.
Now that was my man.
I know it was.
Girl, I love me some Nat.
Yeah.
That
What did
Nat-
y'all talk about?
what
did y'all
about
talk
him?
Well, he was always leaving at night, and he kept coming back with blood on him and stuff, and I was going, Nat, what is you doing? And he was just saying he would call it just killing chickens.
Oh.
But I was curious because I was going, well, where's the legs and stuff? We could have a chicken fry, but he didn't never have none. Nat he was mad at white folks. Lord Jesus.
Okay.
Nat stayed mad at white folks.
Yeah, he was on one, huh?
Yeah, and I remember when they finally caught up with old Nat, it was sad, Lord, sad day. But he was a hero, though,
Yes, sir, ma'am. Yes,
Nat
ma'am.
Turner.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, well, I used to call him Fat Turner.
Why?
Why? Why?
That ain't your business.
I went too far.
I did.
That ain't
Yeah.
your business.
That ain't your business, Carly. And me and you is friends.
Yes, ma'am. I learned my place.
But I told you, I keep some secrets. What anything else?
Well, I wanted to ask you about this last week, and then we're going to talk about love because this is, coming up to Valentine's Day and everything. But there's going to be a movie out about Mahalia Jackson. And I just wanted to know, Sister Odell, if you knew her and, if you knew anything about her.
Well,
that
they
you could tell
actually
us.
called me to ask me that I want to play her.
And what happened?
Oh, did they now?
They asked you to play.
But one of the white peoples that was in the room said I was not on key.
You can sing. Come on, sing.
That's what I said. I'm climbing up on the rough side of the mountain.
You
When
can hold a note.
every day. See, it ain't the note. This is what the white people don't understand. It ain't the note. It's the emotion. It's the feeling
It's the
behind it.
feeling.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-huh. That's
Yes,
Oh,
right.
I love
That's right.
Mahalia.
That's right.
Me and Mahalia got in a little tit for tat one time, though.
Y'all had
Oh,
beef?
did you?
What happened?
She saw James Cleveland talking to me one time, and she got a little side-eyed with me.
It's been a good day. That was my song, Reverend James.
Everybody was so
All
that
right,
Reverend
well.
James, big old dog, man. Lord Jesus.
You knew him too? You knew him too?
James was so dog. James come in the room and we need more light. James was
Well,
just a big, strong
let's
man.
Let's move on.
I tell you one
Let's
thing
move
about
on
James, though.
because-
He loved the Lord, but he'll kick your ass, though. That's for sure.
all right, Sister Odell. So, like I said, it is February.
Can I make
Valentine's
one
Day will
comment
be-
before you go and start talking about that?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Can I
You're our
tell
guest.
you,
What?
when I saw all them white people storming the Capitol,
Oh, yeah, tell us.
Climbing over them walls and everything.
What were you thinking? What were your thoughts on that?
I just went in there and started making popcorn. It was a popcorn TV moment for me. White folks sure don't know how to protest. They done protested till their ass is finna go to prison. Following that stupid-ass orange man, he out the White House, out of work, and you gonna listen to him talking about, we going down to the Capitol. Well, where was his orange ass at?
Before you go, Sister Odell, just give us some love tips. You know, it's the romantic month.
Well, the biggest love tip I can give you is love the one you with.
That's it.
Hey, man.
Okay.
That's it. That's love the one you with. See, you love too many people, you're going to get caught. Just love the one you with. Love the one you with.
All right.
Love the one you
Thank
with.
you, Sister Odell.
Hey,
Coming up next,
love
Junior
the one
in for
you
the
with.
nephew. Run that prank
You
back
better
right
love
after
the
this.
one you with.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by with weather and national news. Plus, in entertainment news, Plies, with his new teeth, is getting ready to get his COVID vaccine. And Rihanna, our girl Riri, is slamming Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron's Black History Month social media post. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, Junior is here in for the nephew with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Junior?
Well, Shirley, today the prank running back is we need you to be a slave.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, Lord.
In Black History Month.
We're doing this again.
We need you to be a slave. Run it, cat.
Hello,
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Miss Glenda, please.
this is she speaking.
Miss Glenda, this is Gary. I'm with the Black History.
Okay.
You participated last year in the Black History Parade. Am I right?
Yes, I sure did.
Okay, I got your name from one of the members on the committee, and we're trying to see if you can actually be of some help for this year's Black History for this month.
I sure would. Be glad to help.
Okay. Listen, we're having an auction tomorrow, and wanted to see if you could actually maybe be of some help with the auction that we actually have going on tomorrow.
Yes. Do I need to donate anything, or
But no.
is that what you need?
No, we're not really trying to get a donation from you this time. We're trying to see if you have some time tomorrow to come out and actually help out with the actual auction.
Okay. What time tomorrow?
Probably like about 9 o'clock in the morning.
I can do that.
Okay. Now, we're asking that you wear something that you'll be comfortable in all day tomorrow if possible, okay?
Okay.
Pretty much an all-day event that we're trying to get you to do.
Okay. I could be there around 9, but I'm going to have to leave about 4.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll see how we can work it out, but we definitely want you to come and be a part of what we're doing.
So what is it that you really need me to do?
Well, actually, we got a lot of people doing different things at the, at the auction, so we just want you to come out and be of some help with everything that's going on.
Okay. Well, I want to be prepared. So what exactly do I need to do? Work the concession stand, something like that?
No, really what we had is actually you being a part of the auction.
Being a part of the auction, such as?
Well, what we're doing tomorrow is we already have 50 people who are signed up, and you would be, one of those people that are signed up to do the actual. What it is we're having slaves for a day, and what we're going to be doing is auctioning you off, and somebody's going to buy you tomorrow, and you'll be their slave
for the day. Slaves?
Yeah, you'll be their slave for the day. That's what we've decided to do with the Black History. We've decided.
I want to participate, but being a slave, no.
Okay, but see, I want you to understand that this is a worthy cause, though.
I understand it's a worthy cause, but I'm not going to be no slave.
Well, you don't have to call it a slave. I mean, a servant, a butler, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to call it. I'm just saying.
Same damn thing. No, I ain't going to be no slave.
Okay, ma'am, Miss Glenda, what I'm trying to explain to you, this is a worthy call for the Black History, and we're trying to get you to be there. Somebody may buy you for $500 tomorrow.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Okay, are you turning us down for a worthy cause, Miss Glenda?
Yes, I am turning your down. Don't call me with that kind of no more.
I mean, I don't understand what the problem is. Sometimes we got to repeat history, so we don't go back to the history. Sometimes we got to do it again, so we don't go back to it. You understand? But here it is. It seems like you acting like a house Negro or something, like you too uppity or something.
A house Negro. Who's the chairman of this?
Excuse me?
The chairman. Last time I spoke with Mr. Wilson, and we didn't have no like this.
Okay, and I understand that, but what I'm trying to explain to you is this is something that...
I don't want you to explain a thing to me. Do not call me with this kind of again.
Are you going to show up tomorrow so we can sell you?
Do you understand me?
Are you going to show up tomorrow so we can sell you? We already have...
You're not going to sell me.
We have you listed to be sold tomorrow.
Sell your...
We've got you listed to be sold tomorrow, ma'am. Can we please make sure...
I'm not going to be sold. And you. Do not call here again.
Hey, listen, if you don't show up tomorrow, then we will come to your house and sell you there.
Come to my house?
If I got to come there to get you sold,
would come to my house. Bring your over here if you want to.
Listen, I will come there to sell you if you're not going to come out to the auction.
Come on to my house. You bad. Come on to my house.
Okay, I tell you, and you know what? I need you to do this. You need to start saying yes, sir, and no, sir to me right now. Okay? I need to get you in the frame of mind of being a slave of the day. Okay? I didn't hear what you said.
Kiss my black.
I'm coming to your house tomorrow, and I'm going to sell you in front of your house if you don't come down to the auction tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
You better not bring your my house. You better not. Do you understand me? I done marched for civil rights. I don't have time for no like that. And we got a black man for president? You.
I understand we got a black man for president, but right now we're trying to raise some money for Black History, and we need to sell you tomorrow morning.
You're not going to sell me. You're not going to sell me. You and don't call my house no more. Do you understand? Do not call.
I understand exactly what you're saying. Can I tell you something else? Who else going to be sold tomorrow?
Hell no. Don't tell me.
I got one more thing I do need to tell you.
What is it?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your sister.
My sister? My sister? I can't believe that. I'm going to get her. I can't believe she done did this.
Miss Glenda, you all right?
I'm all right. This is some crazy. I can't believe this. I'm going to whoop her. I'm going to whoop her for this.
It don't sound like you were going to get sold no way.
Hell no.
You wasn't getting on this auction block, huh?
No. No way. Because Miss Linda's been there. I've been at the sit-ins, the marches. I've done some of everything.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I tell you what, Miss Glenda, if it wasn't for people like you, we probably wouldn't be where we are today.
That's right.
We sure thank you. We sure thank you. I just wanted to play a joke on you. Did I get you?
Yes, you did. You sure did.
All right, I got one more thing to ask you. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show with that ignorant Nephew Tommy.
We love you, Miss Glenda.
Okay, love you too.
There it is. We need you to be a slave.
You know something, man? That's like I wish. I really do wish somebody would call me with something like that.
That's the same thing Glenda said in the prank. I wish
that's what she said. I do, man. I wish somebody would call me with that. And y'all just catch it on tape. Now, we're probably going to be able to add.
Right.
But I wish.
Well, let's try it, huh? Let's see. Here.
Try what?
Let's just try it. Hey, Mr. Harvey?
Hello?
Mr. Harvey?
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? My name is Todd. It's Black History Month. We like to understand.
Excuse me 1 second.
Yes.
Todd?
Yes.
You sound white.
Yeah. I just want to ask you a question. It's Black History Month. We just want to know, Mr. Harvey, we can just pay you a little bit of money for you to be a slave for a day.
Hey, Todd.
Yeah.
Todd, let me ask you a couple questions. First of all, where do you live, Todd?
In your neighborhood. I live around the corner.
Where? Ain't no problem. Just give me an address so I can come around there and drop off something for you.
We gotta go. Coming up.
Being a slave.
Entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In today's entertainment news, hip-hop artist Plies says he's ready to give the COVID vaccine. He's ready to get it ASAP. His logic is pretty simple, and he tweeted, "I put things in my body every day. I don't know where it came from. If I trusted the weed man who I didn't know ate food from the truck outside the club and drank Hennessy and Red Bull and survived, I should be straight."
Thank you, Plies.
Yeah. He got
on.
a, he,
You know,
yeah.
just
New attitude.
sometimes hood logic
Work.
it just works, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really technically I'm with him because I can't tell you the stuff I've ingested
Yeah. Right.
on purpose.
Or just meds from the doctor. Period.
Yeah.
Some of the food.
Chitlins.
No, if you eat chitlins, you out of line. I'm just gonna tell you this. You're out of line. I don't even know what the nutritional value is for chitlins.
Right.
It's not lean.
No.
It don't look like protein. It don't strike me as a veggie. It doesn't come across as
Vegetable?
a carb. A
know what it
chitlin,
is?
man. I don't even know what food group. It ain't meat. So I don't even know what food group it is.
So you're with Plies. All right.
Man, I love
All right.
Plies, man.
Yeah, sure.
Got his new teeth.
Yeah, with his new teeth, new attitude, right? Yeah. All right, in other entertainment news, Steve, Rihanna sent a message that pretty much said, Happy Black History Month to everyone but Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron. Rihanna called out Cameron in his response to his video tweet celebrating Black History Month. He said, today marks the first day of Black History Month. This month, let's take time to remember and celebrate the contributions of black men and women have made to our Commonwealth and to our nation. Well, Rihanna replied to the Kentucky Attorney General's tweet to remind him how he failed Breonna Taylor by simply retweeting with the message, the caption, sup N-word, hashtag justice for Breonna Taylor.
Come on, Riri.
Come on, Rihanna.
Hey, now what's this guy's name?
Daniel Cameron.
I want to ask Daniel Cameron a direct question.
Okay.
Did you get permission from the white folks to do your tweet? Did you
for
get
Black History
permission
Month.
from the Republican Party to say this? Did you get permission from who supports him? Is it Lindsey Graham or Mitch McConnell?
Mitch McConnell.
Did Mitch McConnell tell you you could say something about Black History Month? Your ass best to get in line, man. Now you was in line with what they wanted by acquitting all those police officers, because you could not possibly have heard the story and knew the facts as we all heard and knew it as a black person and come to the conclusion you came to.
Well, he did. He knew everything. Yeah.
Without following the guidelines of your party and your mentor. And you know what they starting to kill me with? There's a stat out that more white people are killed by police than black people. True statement. Do you know what you don't know about that statement is? We're talking about killed unjustifiably, choked, shot in the back, shot for no reason, that type of killing.
Jogging,
talking on the phone,
Walking
playing
from the
loud
first-
music, walking
Yeah.
your dog, knocking on the door, answering your damn door.
Yeah.
That's how
Sitting
we
on
get
your
killed.
couch
Yeah.
eating ice cream.
Hello.
Playing in a park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, everybody, and good morning. The U.S. Senate voted 56-43 yesterday to confirm Alejandro Mayorkas to be the new head of Homeland Security. And in light of what happened January 6th, he made a promise.
I will do everything I can to ensure that the tragic loss of life, the assault on law enforcement, the desecration of the building that stands as one of the three pillars of our democracy, the terror that you felt, your colleagues, staff, and everyone present will not happen again.
Mayorkas is a former federal prosecutor, and he becomes the first Latino and also the first immigrant to lead that department. Meanwhile, President Biden signed a series of executive orders yesterday aimed at reversing some of the hardline immigration measures put in place by the last administration. That includes putting a task force together whose job it is going to reunite children separated from their parents after crossing the border. That seems like that'll be really a Herculean task to find the parents and the children together, but they're going to have put something together to try to do that and reunite these families. Donald Trump's brand new impeachment legal team is now denying that the ex-president, by the way, had anything to do with last month's riot. In their papers, followed by yesterday's noonday deadline, the attorneys argued that the whole idea of an impeachment trial for a former president is unconstitutional. House's impeachment managers, though, their argument is that they say that Trump, bears unmistakable responsibility for inciting the attack against the Congress, which left 5 people dead, including a D.C. police officer named Brian Sicknick. And their brief goes on to say that it is impossible to imagine the events of January 6th occurring without President Trump creating a powder keg, striking a match, and seeking personal advantage from the ensuing havoc. House managers say that Trump should be convicted and barred from holding any future federal office. By the way, Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas's wife, Ginny, just wanted to put this in, went on social media January 6th expressing her love for the rowdy pro-Trump crowd. That police officer Sicknick, his body, by the way, has been lying in honor beneath the Capitol building's historic rotunda since last night. Members of the Congress are to officially pay their respects later today. The President Biden and his wife went last night to pay their personal respects. A website set up in Brian Sicknick's memory includes remembrances from friends and colleagues like former officer Jason Sochmil, who trained with him.
He's been one of those people in law enforcement who are not in there for power, and they're not in there for any other ulterior motive. He never wanted to hurt anyone and was very careful about that in training as well, that he wasn't overly aggressive, but very much the kind of police officer that every officer should aspire to be.
Sicknick lies in honor all day today. He's to be buried at Arlington National Cemetery. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In trending animal news, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals are at it again. PETA is asking people to stop using language that denigrates or insults animals, like filthy pig or dirty rat, or using derogatory definitions of snakes and dogs. Another example of this is when someone calls you a chicken for being a coward. Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Well, what is your punk ass gonna be then?
You got to be something.
And let me tell you something, Peter. We not removing animal names to describe nothing.
No.
You stink like a skunk. That's how you stink.
Skunk stink.
Your ass is big as a cow. That's what you are.
Cows are big.
You know.
Be something.
So we're not changing that.
No.
We're not. You know, Peter always got it. We're gonna stop using this. I'm not gonna stop a damn thing. Matter of fact, I just bought brand new pair of alligator shoes.
Oh, they gonna get
matching
you.
belt. Don't give a damn what they gonna do. Alligators kill kids. I kill alligators. Where we at?
Yeah, saving
We
kids.
didn't kill the alligators, but yeah, you have their shoes
I support the killing of alligators.
Yeah, Peter got a problem with that?
Yeah. Now what
That's
y'all
crazy.
want to do? Peter need to go on and stop all this here. Hey man, where is Peter when it comes to Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, that's
You know
not
what?
their
You
cause,
don't
Steve.
hear them. But no, see, that ain't your cause.
That's not
your
their
Your
cause.
cause is animal lives matter.
Yeah.
Well, damn it, I eat animals.
And we love animals too. It's not that we don't love
we don't.
animals.
No,
yeah.
no.
I ain't crazy about animals.
I love chickens when they're fried.
Yes.
But I
You
just
do.
care
You
for
have
chickens
dogs.
walking around. I like dogs. I love my dog. My
Yeah,
dog
you
is part of
like
the
animals.
family.
Yeah,
We don't eat dogs though. But everything else that's edible, you can't be a family pet.
Good ass steak, Uncle, is good, ain't it?
All right,
We
so
don't cows. You got to go.
they're saying instead of using the word rat, PETA suggests you use the word snitch.
Oh, instead of saying somebody's a rat. they're
Yeah,
a
the
snitch.
rat for.
No, I got one
No.
for you, Peter. Instead of using the word rat, how about like forefathers?
Okay, shut
Instead
it
of
down
using
with
the
that.
word thief, let's go with forefathers.
Happy Black History Month.
Yeah.
Boy, you on yours, man. Put your fist
No, I'm just
up.
saying, you don't want to use animal names no more.
Right.
If you want to use words like what do they call somebody that's a
A dirty dog.
you a dog.
You a dirty dog.
What's the dude in Kentucky?
You on one today.
What's his name?
Daniel Cameron.
You a Daniel Cameron. You a dirty Daniel Cameron. Let's go with that. I'm
All right,
okay with
Steve.
Peter if you're going to let us call it what it is. Let's call a spade a spade.
Woo! We see your point. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour. Ask the CLO right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for a quick round of Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building. Are you ready, sir? Here we go.
Let's go.
I know you are. This is from Honey in Chicago. Hey, Honey in Chicago. Honey says, I finally met a very handsome man that is my age, and he has great conversation. The only problem I have with him is that he curses in every sentence. He's called me bruh a few times, and I reminded him what my name is. I've been to his house and met his 8-year-old son, and he curses around him too, and affectionately calls him Lil N-word. I know you brag about being a good cusser, but I also know you don't do it all of the time. How can I get him to be more respectful in my presence?
Well,
that's a good one. I like that one.
Have to,
Excuse me.
I'm going to have to be a little bit honest here.
Yeah. Come on.
Why are you talking so low?
Well, I do cuss most of the time.
Most?
And I have referred to my grandchildren that way, too. And I have been reprimanded by my wife has told me not to.
Wait a minute.
She told me you can't call them that. Well, I try to just bring them, on into where I am, but I don't think that's good for the kids at that age. I don't think you should do it at that 4, but when they about 10, I think it's okay.
Really?
I don't really have a good answer for her about this cussing.
No, you don't.
If you got a good man, just go on with a good man. Ask him to just be a little bit more respectful with you around the language and just remind him of it, but that's all. But don't throw him out the window because a lot of good people cuss.
She didn't say he was good. She said he was very handsome. That is her age, and he has great conversation.
Well, in the conversation, ain't he cussing?
Yeah, in the conversation.
So obviously the message is coming through the cussing.
Yeah.
Great conversation. I'll be damned.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
I don't know what the answer to that one is, though.
Ain't no answer. Just he's a very handsome man, your age, great conversation, but he cuss a lot. He cuss. So what?
But she doesn't like it.
Okay, you know what? Ain't nobody finna check off all the blocks. Okay? What?
No one's perfect.
No, nobody checks off all the blocks. If cussing is all he doing, that's all it is, you can fix that. Work with him with it.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, don't get all. Why are you all tight right now?
He's about to cuss.
Calm yourself down.
Sugar, honey, iced tea.
Monique in Fort Hood, CLO, says, I'm a 30-year-old single mother, and my son thinks he's the man of the house since his dad left us a year ago. I've started dating again and hanging with my girls. Recently, my girls and I did the Busted Challenge and the Silhouette Challenge on TikTok, and I posted my videos on Instagram. My son is 12, and I don't allow him to be on social media yet, but his dad showed him my IG page and said terrible things about me. Now my son thinks I'm a thought. His dad has a big influence on him. How can I fix this?
Okay, hold on. Wait, let me back up. She said she's 30?
She's 30. Yeah. She's
Her
single.
Her son is 12, so she had him at 18.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay. You do have to watch what you do as a mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, you're somebody's mother. I mean, at one point in time, that has to filter in. I think everybody who's ever had a child will admit to you that the moment they had the child, it changed everything in their life.
Yeah, and Monica on the Busted Challenge, her son tells her, you ain't busting nothing. You somebody's mother.
You somebody's mom.
The singer
Yeah,
but I mean,
Monica
come on.
Denise.
How can you not expect this boy to feel it? He 12. He going to school. His mama online doing the Busted Challenge. You ain't in the Busted Challenge.
Right.
You somebody's mama.
That's right.
And if it's embarrassing, I mean, I know the challenges are fun and, you want to be young and fresh. You're not old. But if the challenges are going to embarrass you or your child,
you can't do it.
All the challenges ain't for you.
And his dad. And his dad is the one that showed it to him. And now his son, because of what his dad said,
his dad is wrong for that.
Very wrong.
Yeah,
very
right.
wrong.
Out of order.
But your dad can't show him nothing that ain't there.
Right.
So both of y'all wrong on so many levels.
Yeah, they need to fix their relationship and how they're raising their son. You're absolutely right. And Dad, don't be saying terrible things about your son's mother. All right, Steve. Wow.
Tasha told me I couldn't do none of them challenges to sit down without her.
Coming up next, Junior is in for the nephew with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, somebody's got to break the news to her. Ooh.
Okay.
But right now, we'll get into that in a minute. But right now, Junior is in for the nephew with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Junior?
Yes, Shirley. Today's prank phone call is number 2s need Valentines too.
Oh.
You know what?
Number 2s need Valentines too. This is a true statement. Run it, cat.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to speak with Mr. Andre.
He's actually not here right now. Can I take a message for him?
Yes, my name is Zach, and I'm calling from the Seasons Hotel, and I'm following up and trying to make sure we got you guys straight for Thursday. We have you all scheduled on Thursday for our junior suite, and we have champagne that's already been ordered. And I just wanted to follow up and make sure if you guys wanted any other amenities in the room. We definitely have you guys scheduled for lunch at noon, and the couple spa treatment is at 4. I'm following up. I'm kind of like your concierge, and I want to make sure that if you guys need anything, we can get you taken care of.
Wait. You say your name is Zach from where?
I'm Zach, ma'am, from the Seasons Hotel. I'm calling about you guys' reservation that you have here at the hotel on Thursday.
What do you guys? I don't have a reservation there. So you're saying Andre has a reservation there on February 13th in a suite and lunch and a couple's massage? Who's the couple? I don't know anything about this. I'm his wife.
Can I? Miss. Okay, I'm sorry. What's your name, ma'am?
Destiny.
Okay.
Wait,
Destiny,
Wait. Pause. So you're calling from the Seasons because my husband, Andre, has a reservation for the evening, starting with, you're saying like lunch and a couple's massage? Oh, the day before Valentine.
Ma'am, can I? Okay, hold on, ma'am. Can I get you to hold on for a second?
I can't believe this. I'm sorry. That wasn't even meant for you. Oh my God. I'm gonna beat his.
Can I get you to hold on for a second?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh my God.
I'll be right back. Okay, Miss Destiny?
Yes.
Are you okay?
I just don't even understand. Oh my God. We're going to cancel that room, okay? We're canceling the lunch. We're canceling the couple's spa treatment. Anything that is booked under his name, I would like to cancel it at this point in time.
Okay, ma'am, but I'm not allowed to cancel. Only the person that has made the reservation can cancel.
I just can't. I don't.
If you don't mind me, I don't normally get personal. How long have you guys been married, ma'am?
We have been married for 11 years, and we have 2 children together. So what is this? The day before Valentine's? Is this jump off day or something like that? Oh my God! Thank you for this call. I can't even. Oh my God! He told me he had to go out of town for work Thursday morning. He wouldn't be back till Friday afternoon.
Okay, well let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Miss Destiny. You're gonna see him on the 14th, ain't you?
Seriously? Are you kidding me right now?
I was just trying to look at the.
Are you kidding me
side.
right now? You're talking about my husband is bringing some tramp to the Seasons. He must like her. Oh my God.
Okay, but like I said,
don't ask me no stupid like that about I'm gonna see him on the 14th. Don't even ask me no dumb like that. Y'all better hope y'all see him by the 14th and stuff. Y'all won't be looking for his because I'm about to get in that for sure. Is he crazy? Oh my God.
Can I say something, Miss Destiny, if you don't mind?
Don't say nothing stupid, Zach, okay? Because I'm really on the edge right now.
Okay, I understand. And I'm just playing, I guess, devil's advocate here. Don't number 2s need love too?
Goodbye, Zach.
Did she hang? She done hung the. Call back.
What?
Did you hang up on me?
What do you want?
Did you hang up on me?
You damn right I hung up on you, you little unprofessional. I can't believe it. You call here, get me on the phone, telling me some outrageous about my husband cheating on me, bringing some to the Four Seasons and all this. You know, I'm about to go whoop his ass. I want to come down there and whoop your ass, and you gonna turn around and ask me like, don't number two me out. You better hope I don't run into you, okay? If you see an angry black woman coming your way, know that it is me. I'm coming for your little too. Don't ask me no stupid like that. And my husband out here cheating on me. We got kids and
Okay, let me ask you something. Ain't your sister Latricia? Ain't that your sister?
Wait, what you saying? That my sister coming down there with my husband?
No, I'm not saying that at all. But Latricia is
going to be her too. How the do you know my sister? Actually, who the is this? Who the are you?
Do you have to know who I am?
Hell yes, because I want to make sure when I come down there to whoop your I'm whooping the right person's ass.
Well, when you come down here, look for me. Look for Tommy, Nephew Tommy, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your sister, Latricia, got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, you dirty mother. Oh. I'm sitting here putting my boots on right. I'm about to go and act a fool on something. What? Oh, okay. That's how we gonna play today. All right. Okay. Nephew Tommy. Yes. Okay. Ooh, I'm about to go get her though. That was you should feel my heart. It's pounding 100 miles a minute. I was fired up and ready to go. Whoop somebody's ass. You know what, Tommy? He was right. Somebody is gonna you up. And you know what? I bet you it's gonna be a woman.
You got to let me know, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. And it's crazy Nephew Tommy.
Man.
Whoa.
See, now here's what I think is going to happen. I really
What?
do.
Okay, lay it out for us, Steve.
Tommy going to take it off. You know, he going to take it off the hook, right? He going to let the people off the hook. Mm-hmm. But somebody, man, going to see Tommy somewhere, and they going to just conjure up the feeling they had during the prank. Mm-hmm. Oh. And they going to forget about the prank part. They're going to Tommy, he the one called me and told me, oh, he thought it was funny. Well, he hell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I really do think, man, Tommy going to get jumped on one time.
Yeah, I can see it coming.
I don't want him to.
I kind of do, though, Shirley.
Because no, you do.
You're not supposed to want that.
Well,
that's your nephew. That's your nephew.
No, see, I told him when he was young, I said, Tommy, somebody going to beat your ass one day. I was right.
Yeah.
I was right. I had to go down there and say Tommy a whole lot of time. But you know, when you playing basketball and football and baseball and stuff with other dudes, we don't care nothing about you being loved. That ain't our fault. You know, because, women would go, oh, well, he's so little, he's so cute. Dudes don't feel that way. So Tom would take advantage of that. And he would get up in people's face sometime, because he was little and he thought wasn't nothing going to happen. I can't tell you how many times I had to go pull somebody off Tommy and get in the fight for him.
What?
Whoa.
Especially after they found out how old he was. Because they thought he was a little kid.
Yeah. To be 39.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Hey, y'all tripping. He 18. What?
He's grown.
This little ass boy? Yeah.
Wow. All right, Steve. Thank you, guys. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. Somebody's got to break the news to her. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please, baby, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Strawberry Letter with my good friend Shirley Strawberry.
Yeah, we might be good friends, but you don't tell me everything. All right.
You talking about yesterday?
You know it. You know it. You know it.
I can't believe you, Shirley.
All right. Love you, Kier. Love you, Junior. Subject, somebody's got to break the news to her. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 41-year-old woman needing advice on how to deal with my 39-year-old friend. As you all know very well, we've all been dealing with and being isolated in quarantine. And while my friend was in lockdown, she decided she wants to be a pop star. She's got laid off from work, so she's got a lot of free time, and she says it's time to pursue her dreams. She's a bit too old to be just starting out, but no one can tell her anything. She said she saw Cher, Madonna, and Tina Turner performing into their 60s and 70s, so there's hope for her at age 38. She hasn't... Was she 38 or 39? Okay, I'll say 39. Yeah, she's 39. She hasn't had voice lessons and doesn't plan to take any because she can use auto-tune and creative editing to sound like a superstar. I don't want to be a dream killer, but she sounds terrible and she's not a great dancer. I held my tongue at the idea of her realistically thinking she'll be making videos, but I feel like I shouldn't give her false hope either. She is so sweet and a good mother of her 2 girls, but she will never be a performer, let alone a famous one at age 38. Or 39. She's been posting videos of herself singing and dancing on Instagram, Reels, and YouTube. She writes her own songs, and the lyrics are nasty because she says that's what sells now. Most of the comments are terrible and hurtful, but she just says they're haters and can't steal her joy. Her husband wants to do a virtual intervention with her, but I don't think teaming up on her is the way to go. Her daughters are very embarrassed, but they support her. Do you think she has a chance? I need your honest opinion. I mean, who knows, okay, whether she has a chance or not. It's highly unlikely, I'll be truthful with you, but I do believe that anything is possible. But anything is possible if you have, some sort of talent. You got to have a little bit of talent and good talent at that. If you want to stay her friend, though, I say tell her the truth like you've been doing. Don't hold your tongue. If she asks you, tell her the truth. If she doesn't, just let her be her. I mean, you're right about everything you've said. She's older, just starting out at 38. I mean, Tina Turner, Cher, and Madonna, yeah, they've performed in their 60s, but they were famous in their 20s, okay? So they've just had a long career. They didn't just jump in at 60. So auto-tune, you know that. It's not for everyone. You got to have something to give auto-tunes to play with and make better. And, singing and dancing lessons, that would be good. Why don't you encourage her to do some singing and dancing lessons? She doesn't want to do that. But you're right. You just can't, kill her dream. She'll be mad at you. She'll be mad at you. Her husband doesn't like it. Her daughters are embarrassed. Maybe that's what you're going to have to do. As a team, get together and tell her. Because if you tell her, she'll be mad. If her husband tells her, oh, Lord, they might get a divorce. But as a team, daughters, husbands, you, sit her down and tell her. Maybe let her just do it for fun. Karaoke. Steve?
Somebody's got to break the news to her. I'm assuming that's why you wrote me. I am here to break the news to her. Let's start where I usually never do. Let's start with the last line of the letter. Do you think she has a chance? I need your honest opinion.
Come on.
Cool. Do I think she has a chance? Hell no.
I knew it.
Hell no. She ain't got a shot in hell. She ain't got a snowball chance in Arizona in the afternoon on 112-degree weather. How? First of all, she want to be a pop star. But see, how did she come to this? You got a 39-year-old friend. And everybody been in quarantine. You know, quarantine was rough. We all got it.
Yeah.
But while she was in lockdown, she decided she wanted to be a pop star. We ain't made a pop star in how many years? I don't remember the last pop star we've made. That name is outdated. Her dream is outdated. Pop star. Lady, when I come back.
You got a minute.
Well,
Steve.
okay, here we go. All right.
Go ahead.
See, once you got laid off from work and you had free time to pursue your dreams, when did you start having this dream? You already 38. Don't nobody hire no old-ass pop stars. And 38 is old for a pop star.
Yeah.
Shirley said it right. You talking about Cher, Madonna, and Tina Turner. They was performing early in life. Yeah. This a new day now. We got Instagram and everything. Nobody hiring your old ass. And then you sit up here talking about you don't wanna take no singing and dance lessons. What the hell do pop stars do?
They take singing and dancing. That's
No, they sing and they dance. You can't do either one of them. All right, we'll come back.
They've had training. All right, Steve, we'll have part 2 of your response, your lovely response, at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject, somebody's got to break the news to her. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, somebody has got to break the news to her.
Yeah, well, lady.
It's going to be you,
lady,
huh?
You know, she 41. She got this girlfriend that's 39. She done been in quarantine, so while she was in quarantine, she decided she wanted to be a pop star. And she got laid off from work, so she got a lot of free time. And she finally said it's time to pursue her dreams. And so, well, I guess one of her dreams, you know, was to be a pop star. Now, the lady thinks she's a bit too old to just start out, but can't nobody tell her nothing. She said she saw Cher, Madonna, Tina Turner performing in their 60s and 70s. So there's hope for her. They performing in their 60s and 70s. They didn't start in their 60s and 70s. And I'm just going to tell you something. You know, somebody got to break it to her. That's what Uncle Steve is here for.
You're doing it.
Yeah, the question is, do you think she has a chance? That was the last line in the answer. My answer is hell no. When you seen them hire old-ass pop stars? Can't be 38 and come out with nothing. First of all,
the exception.
40-year-old people been quit going to the store buying stuff. Let's just go in your age group. We stay out the 60 club. Cause I just found out record stores was closed. So I know good and hell well I ain't been to no damn record store and I really don't know how to download much of nothing know how. So you in the age group and then you say, you know, she hasn't had voice lessons and don't plan to take any because she said she can use auto-tuning, creative editing to sound like a superstar. Are you familiar with Milli Vanilli?
Goodness.
Just try and throw some stuff out there. You know, you're going to auto-tune so you can sound like a superstar. Can I tell you something that I've learned about being what people think of as a star? Stars are not made in recordings. Stars is made on stage. You will not be a star until people are repeatedly willing to pay to see you live. Because once they see you live and find out you ain't what you was on that record, your stardom is over. Now, you can't sing or dance, and you don't want to take no lessons because you can use auto-tunes and creative editing to sound like a superstar. Superstars sing and dance.
Yeah.
Now, I asked you, did you know Milli Vanilli? Are you familiar with this woman? I don't know if you've heard her or not. Beyonce?
I'm sure she is.
No, I just want to ask her. Are you familiar? Who is like the biggest star in the world today?
Yeah.
There's not a bigger star in music today than Beyonce. I don't know a bigger star than her in music.
Right.
I really don't. Now, I know some legends that's still out there doing it. Ron Isley, the Isley brothers. You know, I've more joy from their music, but Beyonce is a star. Is anything about you Beyonce-ish?
No, her friend said that, Steve.
No, I'm talking to the lady now. not her friend that wrote the letter. Ask her, is she familiar with Beyonce? And then ask her, is anything about her Beyonce-ish?
Okay, Steve, let me ask you this. You used to host the Apollo for many, many years.
She'll be naked.
What?
What does that mean?
They booed people clothes off. Go ahead, Shirley.
Go ahead.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Because you can't auto-tune a damn thing at the Apollo.
Yeah,
Oh, no. And one thing about the Apollo, we didn't have no money for auto-tune. We didn't fix nothing. You came to rehearsal. We told you what your minute 45, 2 minutes was going to be like. We got you to the hook in the song real quick. We did the thing. We had the coldest band. Frank was the band leader, and then Ray Chew was the band leader. They had 2 cold bands. Your ass come out there. You have 8 seconds.
To what?
To convince these people that your ass need to be standing there. And they hear real good, too. They hear real good. And they've seen the best of the best. And have them out there got talent. The audience is made up of people with talent who just couldn't get on that night. Now, here your ass goes.
Yeah. They already upset.
You have 8 seconds of when your voice opens, not the intro to the song.
Okay.
They listen to your voice for 8 seconds, and they pass judgment right around 9.
Wow. So they start booing at 9, you're saying.
It don't take long. Now, they might hang in there a little bit with you, because, like, here's the most famous Whitney song. If I
could have sang that. Wait.
Should stay. But everybody can sing that part.
Oh, yeah.
You want to get to
this
and
is the
I.
part. And
That hook.
I will always love you.
And here go our part.
Boo! Boo!
And Shirley, the look on your face, the shock that people have when the booing starts, it's alarming. Tell this old ass lady to go sit down somewhere. Ain't nobody finna pay no ticket to see her old ass be no damn star. She gonna lose her family and her husband. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Thank you, Steve. Coming up, Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Junior. He is here with Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Well, hey, I just want to say hey first.
Where
say
do you
hey.
come from?
Are you just going to come to
Just
work?
come
Hey.
in to work.
Yeah.
Just saying hey.
We start at 6. Just
Y'all
throwing
know.
it
I
out
know.
there.
Easter.
Y'all
Yeah.
don't have memories of how this used to go all the time?
Oh.
This don't sound
See,
familiar
he
to
just
y'all?
going to show up and Junior
You know what?
segment.
No, it's damn near 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you been?
Hey,
Yeah. He's been asleep, probably.
hey, hell.
Yeah.
Where you been, Tommy?
This pandemic stuff has taken its toll on me. So I just
What?
Oh, you
He's
been the
the
only
only
one
one.
in it?
Yeah.
mentally it's just a lot on me.
Oh, okay.
I'm-
Move on,
Yeah.
Steve.
Hold on. What?
Let's
Yeah.
move on. We don't
Hold
want to
on.
hear that.
It's a lot on you mentally.
Well, okay, and so what does that mean? So you can't come
Nothing.
to work? You're
I mean, what
depressed?
is it? Short people have more pressure on them during the pandemic. Tell us what it is.
Yeah, what is it? Is
Yeah,
it
we're
gravity?
trying to-
What's
we're
getting
trying
on your
What
gravity?
is it more pressure down there?
trying to be there for you.
I mean, y'all don't go through a few withdrawals doing. I mean, we've been going through this since March. What's this one day going? And I haven't missed a day all year.
Dog, we only what?
Oh,
All
30
year.
Now, what you're not gonna
What?
do is come in here late and lie.
We
Well,
33
man,
days.
January out here, all of January, right?
Hey,
I
dog,
ain't
all of January, this called work.
Right.
You don't
it's
get a medal for being here all of January. It's called work.
Okay.
You don't get a
All right.
parade for being here all of January. Hey,
So
man,
now
let's
that
go.
it's February.
Hey, Junior, it's just your segment.
Yeah, go ahead. It's cool because Super Bowl Sunday, sports out the way. Tommy, where have you been? You got me here doing pranks for you and stuff. Now you just come in and hate.
Okay. You did pranks? Thank
Yeah,
you,
I did
man.
the pranks for
appreciate
you, man.
it. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going through, man. I appreciate it.
What you going through, Tommy? What's this?
Tommy, tell us what.
Who your family? Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. I think Deshaun gonna leave, and it's just to send me in the sun. Deshaun Watson leave the rest.
You think?
Texas. I just know. I mean, it has really set me back.
I've been trying to tell you
what I'm
3
saying?
days he gone. So why is you just not needing today to find out that Deshaun Watson? Turns out, Junior, this is sports related.
Yeah, it is.
Your stupid ass thinks that Deshaun Watson don't even know you.
I know,
No,
but you
Deshaun
don't know.
ain't
You
making
don't
his
understand what
decision.
it's doing to me. That he probably gonna leave Texas. You don't understand that.
What?
No. Is
Sure.
he crying?
He crying.
All right,
You
look.
don't understand what that's gonna do to this city of Houston, Texas.
More
You
of the
don't
Steve
get it.
Harvey Morning Show coming up at the top of the hour. We'll be back. Oh, Lord.
We already
Such
lost
a
heart.
loser.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Tommy, I know you just got here, but you did have a question you wanted to ask your uncle.
I'm reading up on this stuff. So, when it's available for me to be able to take this, I read up, Shirley. It's when it's available for me to,
He has to
take
read
this
up.
vaccination.
You have to
Very
read
little
up.
stuff is down there at eye level for you.
Shut up.
You have to read
So,
up.
so I'm just curious. Why is it that, like, I'm reading up, I want to take this vaccination, but I'm reading that blacks and Hispanics don't want to take it, and I can't wait for them to call my name to give me the opportunity to take it. But I talked to a doctor, and he told me that the whole Hispanic community and the black community are shying away from it and don't want to take it at all. So,
Well, you know something, man. I've been thinking about this, and for me, it's sort of a thing. I think blacks, a lot of blacks and a lot of Latinos. I'm not speaking for all of them. A lot of blacks and a lot of Latinos have natural suspicions about this government because, I mean, let's admit it now. This government has played us on so many things and done some horrific things for us that's well documented. So we as a people, we have a natural suspicion, especially for anything that comes from this government. This government from day one has not been kind to us. So, I mean, slavery was an excellent idea to them. It was just an excellent idea. And it was such an excellent idea that it lasted for 400 years. The idea of what they did to the people in Tuskegee, the 100 black men testing for syphilis, they thought this was an excellent way to find out more about this horrific disease. Let's infect these black men. So, we have a culture and a background of this. The problem that we're facing is that this thing that they're testing and looking at is not just for blacks and Latinos. It's a global pandemic. This is something that is happening around the world. There is not a culture, a country, a county, a district that ain't dealing with it. Every island, everybody's dealing with it. So I find it a little hard to believe that they would come up with a vaccine to get rid of a certain group of people.
right.
Now, so now with that being said, because it's such a widespread problem that we have, and how do you do that? It's just like them fools saying the election was stolen. Well, how they do that? How they come up with 7 million votes? Ain't nobody found them out. How would they get certain vaccines to certain areas? I understand how they could do it, but the sense of it doesn't make sense for me. And as a radio personality, and we have a show and an obligation to give information out to our listeners.
Right.
I've been a little bit torn between it, but I'm just going to say this for me. When given the opportunity to take the vaccine, I will take it. And really,
we all
man,
said as a show we were going to take it.
but
go take it.
even like
I think
Plies,
the government has to do a better job with getting the message to us, Steve, because of the lack of trust that we have for what's going on. They have to do a better job to get us to trust them.
Well,
No
that's
matter
what I'm
you
saying
know
too.
that.
That's what I'm saying too. And a lot of black doctors, The Surgeon General, a lot of black nurses are coming out saying it's safe.
They have
Get
been.
it, get
Yeah.
it, get it, get it,
They've
get
been
it.
taking it on TV.
But
all
now
of
listen
that.
to
Yeah.
me. We have to come into 2021 too now. You know, we can't keep dealing with all this. What happened? I got history has a tendency to repeat itself if you don't know history. But y'all, at one point in time, you got to look at this thing, and I guess it's an individual decision. So I'm not going to say everybody has to take it. I'm just going to say that if I get the opportunity, I'm taking the vaccine.
Yeah. For
That's
yourself.
all I can say to you.
Hesitate
You
if
have
you
to
want
play
to.
it for yourself because too many people are dying from this thing called COVID. Way too many people.
Yeah, and we want it over at some point. All right, more of today's trending stories, and we'll be back on the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 20 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, when we left off, Steve, you were talking about the fact that how so many black people, based on a question that Tommy asked you, and Hispanic people are not lining up and signing up for the COVID vaccine.
Listen to me.
What was you finna say about Plies? I didn't hear what Plies.
I mean, Plies said that he's put stuff in his body he didn't know what it was. He said he buy weed from the weed man. He don't even know who the weed man is. He done drank Hennessy
from the
and
food
Red
truck.
Bull. He done bought food on the food truck after the club at night. I mean, it was, it's a comical way to put it,
but it's true.
But I mean, what he's saying is almost real. It's another thing though for me. Because I'm on the radio and I have friends who have different theories. Steve, you shouldn't tell people to get the vaccine. Or Steve, you got to do a better job of telling people to get the vaccine. No, well, I'm just gonna say, this ain't on me. This ain't on me. My job and our job was to get everybody to the polls to vote. This vaccine, you have a choice in this. You don't have a choice in voting. Well, you get a choice with who you vote for. But voting is an obligation.
And our job is to inform and
So, Steve, look for you. So let me just put it to you this way. For everybody that's telling me you shouldn't be pushing this or you should be. Steve Harvey, when given the opportunity, will get vaccinated. Period. But I've had a couple of my kids say they don't want to take no vaccine from the government. Okay, don't.
We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for a quick round of Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building. Are you ready, sir? Here we go. I know you are. This is from Honey in Chicago. Hey, Honey in Chicago. Honey says, I finally met a very handsome man that is my age, and he has great conversation. The only problem I have with him is that he curses in every sentence. He's called me bruh a few times, and I reminded him what my name is. I've been to his house and met his 8-year-old son, and he curses around him too, and affectionately calls him Lil N-word. I know you brag about being a good cusser, but I also know you don't do it all of the time. How can I get him to be more respectful in my presence?
I'm going to have to be a little bit honest here.
Yeah.
Well, I do cuss most of the time.
Most?
And I have referred to my grandchildren that way, too. And I have been reprimanded by my wife has told me not to.
Wait a minute.
She told me you can't call them that. Well, I try to just bring them, on into where I am, But I don't think that's good for the kids at that age. I don't think you should do it at that 4. But when they about 10, I think it's okay.
Really?
I don't really have a good answer for her about this cussing.
No, you don't.
If you got a good man, just go on with a good man. Ask him to just be a little bit more respectful with you around the language and just remind him of it, but that's all. But don't throw him out the window because a lot of good people cuss.
She didn't say he was good. She said he was very handsome.
Well, in the conversation, ain't he cussing?
Yeah, in the conversation.
So obviously the message is coming through the cussing.
Yeah.
Great conversation. I'll be damned.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what the answer to that one is, though.
Ain't no answer. Just he's a very handsome man, your age, great conversation, but he cuss a lot. He cuss, so what?
But she doesn't like it.
Okay, you know what? Ain't nobody finna check off all the blocks. Okay? What?
No one's perfect.
No, nobody checks off all the blocks. If cussing is all he doing, that's all it is, you can fix that. Work with him with it.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, don't get all. Why are you all tight right now?
He's about to cuss.
Calm yourself down.
Sugar honey iced tea.
Monique in Fort Hood, CLO, says, I'm a 30-year-old single mother, and my son thinks he's the man of the house since his dad left us a year ago. I've started dating again and hanging with my girls. Recently, my girls and I did the Busted Challenge and the Silhouette Challenge on TikTok, and I posted my videos on Instagram. My son is 12, and I don't allow him to be on social media yet, but his dad showed him my IG page and said terrible things about me. Now my son thinks I'm a thought. His dad has a big influence on him. How can I fix this?
You do have to watch what you do as a mother. I mean, you're somebody's mother. I mean, at one point in time, that has to filter in. I think everybody who's ever had a child will admit to you that the moment they had the child, it changed everything in their life.
Coming up, it is our last break of the day, and we'll have some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey at 49 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are. Last break of the day on this Wednesday. Yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a good day.
Boy, we didn't work today, boy.
Oh.
Yep, whole hour.
Oh. You just got here.
You know, just while in with your little trifling self.
Piped in.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. J. Anthony Brown told me quit putting all them hours in. Come in and do a cold hour and get out.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Cool. There ain't no problem. I got something for you and Mr. Brown.
Two of your
just
hires.
Come to work when they want to.
Yeah.
You know, man, I can fix it where you ain't got to put in all them hours.
Steve, don't do that.
Well, you know, everybody worrying about their hours. You know, you know, really what it is. Can I tell you the blessing that it is? 4 hours a day. It's 4 hours a day. Now, it's a little bit more for Carl and Monica.
Me, but you're talking to your nephew.
Well, but it's 4 hours a day, other than Carl and Monica, because Carl and Monica do show prep. They organize the show, get the show ready. So it's more of the hours in the day for them. Mm-hmm. The rest of us, just on-air personalities, that's all we is. Just on-air personalities.
4
and
hours.
when we ain't on the air, we ain't what? And half these is commercials. When they singing their commercials, I got news for you. I ain't doing a damn thing.
Yeah.
If it's a song on the radio I don't like, I take my headsets off. And I damn sure don't listen to commercials.
So are you trying to say that we are blessed and fortunate to be working?
Yes,
Is that because that's what
4 hours a day.
Of course we are.
Oh, yes. I know you're not talking just getting to work 45 minutes ago. I know.
You most fortunate fool.
What?
Steve, that's harsh. Be nice.
What?
Be nice.
Shirley.
That's rude.
He just came to work at 9 o'clock. Did y'all get a call?
No.
Okay. And now you want me to be nice.
Why would
what?
I call y'all when I know y'all at work working? Why would I worry y'all? Why would I worry y'all and interrupt what y'all doing? I know y'all working.
Why would I call y'all and y'all at work? Why would I worry y'all?
Hold on, wait a minute.
How does that make sense, right?
Wait a minute.
What,
Steve?
What, Steve?
Tommy, did you say, why would I worry y'all when I know y'all are working?
Whoa, did you hear
it?
Oh my, did I say it right?
He did.
I
Did
don't
he get it?
I don't think so. I thought I heard it, but I don't think I heard it right, though.
I think he said it.
I think I said it.
I think he
I
said a
don't think
W
he
without
did.
an H after it.
I say it when I don't think about it. I think I said it.
Say it now.
You did.
Say it now, T.
Focus.
Why would I worry?
See,
under
as he
pressure.
Why would I worry y'all
See, as he said, why?
when y'all at work? Oh shoot.
He can't do it under pressure.
Why would I worry?
But Tommy, we get why.
The hell
Why
is you
has an H
coughing
in it?
for?
He coughing.
Why would I worry?
Would. Why would I
Worry y'all when y'all at work?
Forget it.
Yeah.
Why would I worry?
You suck at W's. Stop.
Yeah.
I did it earlier though. I didn't even know I did.
I heard you.
You did.
No, he didn't. That's why I did it, because I knew he couldn't do it on purpose. I know good and well if I put it in his head, he ain't gonna do it.
But you gotta say, now Tommy has gone to W class to try to get rid of it, Steve. When we were still in L.A., he was going to class.
Didn't work.
Remember
He failed.
Yeah.
Remember I dated that girl named Wanda?
Oh.
Went and visited her daddy William and her mama Juanita. Boy, they was not with me at all.
All I can say to you, Steve, is you hired him. That's all.
Man. Tommy, what was their name?
Nepotism is real.
Miss Juanita and Mr. William. And I asked Mr. William, I say, what you do for work? He said, he work at the windmill place. I said, whoo, the windmill.
Why is this so crazy?
Shut up, Junior. So
I know. All right.
Hey, Tommy, but wasn't her brother a window washer?
Yeah, he washed windows. And they call him Whisper, because he talk real quiet. I said, Whisper, let me go to work with you and wash some windows. He got mad at me. I don't need nobody talking to me like that. I said, I just talking. I ain't do nothing crazy.
Oh, man.
Wow, what a day.
Oh, man.
On a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So y'all, hey, listen. Before we get out of here, let me say one more thing about this vaccination.
Come on, Steve.
Just to be clear, I think this vaccination is a choice, and everybody is. It's not mandatory that you take it, but I'm pretty sure that all of us know someone who has died from COVID. And even though the vaccine isn't 100% guaranteed that you won't ever catch it, it does lessen severely the symptoms becoming severe and causing hospitalization.
And death.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't know that I'm willing to roll the dice and not take the vaccination. So I'm taking it. Now, for all of you all out there that have theories of why you shouldn't take it, that's your decision. But sometimes, man, see, times are changing in this world. And even though they haven't changed to our liking, to where we really want it to be, there is change coming in this world,
I mean, Steve, we have a black woman that helped create the vaccination, Dr. Corbin.
Right.
That's a change right there.
That's true.
Yeah.
Georgia turned blue.
Change.
There's a change.
Yeah.
I would be very careful with allowing our natural suspicions to guide us into the future. Just be conscious, everybody. Everybody has to decide for the vaccine for themselves. Steve Harvey's taking it.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.